We are now 1 month away from Iowa voters becoming the first in the nation to have their voices heard in the 2024 presidential campaign. A poll out this week shows former President Donald Trump has a commanding 32-point lead in Iowa. But the DeSantis campaign says that just isn't right. CBS News Miami's Jim Defede spent the week in Iowa taking the pulse of the people there. He spoke to a pollster about the findings and the feeling of Iowa voters.
In talking to the DeSantis campaign, they outlined their very aggressive strategy that they have at the precinct level. You know, they're talking that they have a ground operation that isn't just, knocking on doors, although they say that by the time the caucus happens, they'll probably knock on over 1 million doors. They're talking about the precinct captain campaign that they have and all of that, and that isn't being reflected in the polls, and that at the end of the day, it's who turns out, and they're confident in their turnout machine.
Well, they're absolutely right. 1 million doors would be a lot of doors to knock on.
Are you skeptical?
I'm curious about how much manpower that takes and what they count as a door knock. Does that mean a contact? Because with the electronic world, the digital world, easier to contact than it is to physically knock on that door. So I'm going to be watching to see.
I'm curious if, as you began into this cycle, it seemed that Ron DeSantis was set up well for Iowa, given his, the culture war issues that he fought, the right to life issues that he dealt with. Those issues play well. The perception has been that they play well in Iowa because of the evangelical community, and so that even trying to move to the right of Donald Trump was a strategy designed entirely for Iowa, not so much for New Hampshire or any other state. Are you surprised it hasn't done better?
Well, it would seem that the strategy was to align very closely with Governor Kim Reynolds. And as to who influenced who on that, there's clearly a strong alignment. The one thing that changed is that it was easier to be pro-life before Roe v. Wade was overturned. And that has become a bit more controversial, even in Republican circles, even in evangelical circles, that the heartbeat stage, which is where both states have passed laws, it's not in force here yet. It's still in the court. But that it becomes sort of a sticking point for now that it's possible that abortion could be severely restricted from where it was. So some of those were calculated risks, and some of it is paying off, and some of it maybe not paying off as well as they thought.
That was Jim Defede there, and we hope you'll join us for encore presentations of our special America Decides. You can catch it tonight at 8 and 11:30 on the CBS News Miami stream. You can find it on the CBS News app, cbsmiami.com, Pluto TV, and of course your favorite streaming platform as well. Also look for much more on Jim's trip to Iowa on Sunday morning at 8:30 right here on Facing South Florida.